the street. You remember that? You were looking for a telegraph office, so if there's a post office, it might be a telegraph too.
In Soviet Russia, you jump in pile of snow and be fine. From tall tower.
Going all Assassin's
Do you
Creed.
know where the other two went?
Not been paying attention. Been rolling snow.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and you left the building way after they did.
In which case, I'm gonna head over to the post office real quick. See them.
Okay. You realize it's not a post office once you look around. It is boarded up. It looks more like it might have been a newspaper. There's a small office on the main street, apparently. It's boarded up. Front doors are boarded shut. Windows are boarded up. There you go.
Huh. Kind of weird. I take a quick look around.
Spotted.
Spot.
Spot that spot.
23 out of 25.
Yep, somebody's across the street. Looks like they're like shoveling snow, but they look like they're watching you, like keeping an eye on you. Like it's like one of these things. It's like one of these. When he sees you looking, he looks away real quick. Then a couple seconds later, kind of looks. He's doing a very ineffective job with the snow too. The shovel's way too small, and it's not even a snow shovel. It's just like a shovel.
Right. In which case, I turn around and start heading back towards the hotel. Heading to him as I'm walking away.
Okay. He just ignores you like he didn't notice you.
Scurries away.
How bad of an actor is he? Oh! I didn't see you there. No.
The world's first wooden actor.
Yeah, okay, you walk back up, you see the three of them conversing near a partially finished snowman, right?
It's up there now.
Okay.
It's just 3.
It's 3 rolled up, yeah, it's like an unfinished snowman. Okay.
It's taller than probably me.
Make me, what roll? Make me a dex roll.
Where are we?
Okay.
You were stopped to talk to her, weren't you?
Okay, so we've already left the building.
No, he stopped to talk to her. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I'm getting totally mixed up here.
Yeah.
You come back and she's finishing her snowman. Did you make the dex check? Make a dex check.
No.
Okay, she puts the head on and the whole thing like collapses.
I'm like, oh.
You know how that happens? You know, obviously the tops are too big. Anyway,
Snow is not
so she's still out there.
Can I leave the
Yeah,
building?
billiards, of course you
I'm
can.
gonna go to the drugstore.
Okay, yeah.
Before I leave the billiards, can I ask them to fill my flask with some of that alcohol?
Guy just shrugs and starts. It takes a while. He's got to find something he's got to find a funnel that's small enough. Okay. So he's rummaging around trying to find fix up something to go ahead. So he'll fill you up.
Wonderful.
The drugstore looks like it has been empty for a long time, and it's boarded up.
Who needs drugs when you got morphine?
Who needs drugs when you've got this moonshine?
Yeah, you'll be busy for a little bit. You can see them up the street by this mound of snow.
Would I see him leave the billiards?
Yeah, you probably saw him leave. He was it's way down the street, and he actually stopped and he pewed in another storefront before he headed on up towards the hotel where you guys are.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice snow mound.
The 3 of you are together.
It's collapsed. Not very good snow. Better in Russia.
Now stop because you're in the sea.
Yeah.
No, stop. Pay attention.
Thanks. Do you know where Marco is?
Getting alcohol.
I'm assuming from the place you just worked?
It's some sort of alcohol, but yeah.
I mean, hey. I start walking towards the billiards.
Okay, you're heading down to the billiard hall. He's finally found a small enough, but it takes a little while to fill you up. Just because of the size of the funnel.
As I
And then
can
he finally
feel
gets it
the
done.
flask get heavier, my smile gets wider.
Okay, he fills you up, he closes it for you, puts away the funnel, puts away the jug.
I offer to pay.
He just waves you off.
I shake his hand very graciously.
Okay. The guys playing snooker have stopped, they're just watching you.
Snooker.
Just kind of staring at you. That's cool.
Bart on him.
Oh, I walk over to him and I say, "What you watching? What you looking at?"
And then the front door opens and Wallin comes in.
Right. I got my hands.
And they
in my
look towards
pockets.
him.
Hey,
Marco.
you gotta try this.
I
And
walk up.
I weighed my flask and I hand it to him.
Did you finish the whiskey that was in there already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That ain't the whiskey that you had this morning. That's awful. It's so bad. It burns so much going down.
They're like,
That reminds me of a night with my brother.
oh.
Because he had some moonshine that night.
It was awful.
Yeah.
It is awful. Okay. So yeah. What are you guys doing?
Can I don't know.
Well, right now you're standing in the snow wall. What are you doing, Katelyn? Were you,
I am
after
mourning
you...
my snow mound.
You're doing what?
I'm mourning my snow
Oh,
mound.
okay. So you're not going to try to rebuild it or anything?
Well, I just figured it'd collapse again because I wanted to make it really big, but
Right.
it didn't work. I'm just like,
It was too
ugh.
big.
Do you have to do a check for that?
I had to make
I made her.
it
I gave her a dex check to see if she could
Oh my God.
not have it fall
I wasn't
apart.
paying attention.
Yeah.
Can I just try and approach one of the random like?
Yeah, there's not many people out. Some people they appear all people who are out usually look like they're either doing some kind of chores or going somewhere.
Can I just approach one of them on
Mhm.
random?
Yeah.
I walk up to someone and I like, hello there.
Don't touch me.
It's a guy.
Okay.
He was walking down the street. He's like, "Howdy," and then he kind of keeps walking.
I move to walk at the same pace he
Oh yeah,
is.
yeah. He's heading down the street.
So, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
That's good. Where are you going?
I'm just going down to Dr. Reddick's office.
You mind if I join you?
Not weird at all.
I was wanting to talk to the good doctor anyway, so
It's right over here. It's right.
yeah, I think it'd help. I'm so terrible
He
at
goes
this.
into Dr. It's just a house that has like a. Are you just watching this terrible, awkward thing go on?
Oh, not graceful.
He takes you and there's like a room in the front that's obviously a room to look at people. There's an older gentleman there. He seems surprised to see the old man. He's like,
Just throw it.
he says, he says, what you need, Barrett? And Barrett, the other man says, I'm just coming to have the look at my cut, Doc, make sure it's okay. Says, can I help you, sir?
Help him first. I have some questions for you.
All right, come on, Barrett. He takes him into the next room. It looks like a little examining room.
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at you as he closes the door.
Like some fuck.
Clunk, it closes.
And I just
You hear just, like, there's some movement, a little bit of talking in the next room. And then Barrett, whoever he is, comes out. He's got, looks like a fresh bandage on.
Okay.
And the doctor comes out and he says, you one of them strangers in town?
yeah.
Obviously.
This doctor's kind of old. He's older. Probably about 60, 65.
Yeah.
Moves kind of slow. Says, are you hurt?
No, I'm quite fine. I just have questions.
About what?
Do you know anything about the town we're in?
I would hope so. I've lived here for like 30 years.
No. After.
You're not even You're out in the snow, mourning your snowman.
I mean, he is a city boy in a country town, so.
How do I
When the city goes to the country.
I don't get that reference.
It's the opposite of when country goes to the city.
I don't know that reference yet.
But so do you know about a town called Fort Mc something?
What?
There's,
No.
seems to be the common answer here.
Fort McSomething?
Well, I don't know what the.
How are you gonna? How would anybody know if you don't know?
Okay, so do you know this person? I take out the card with the doctor's like recommendation on it,
Oh,
and I try and see if he knows who this person is.
no, he doesn't.
And I take
He
it
just
back and
shakes
put
his
it back
head.
in my pocket.
Wait, would the town be on the recommendation card?
No, it's a recommendation from the guy who sent him. Like, you can trust this person. If you have information about something, let him know, please. And it's just signed by him. So, yeah, it didn't, it's not, on the card is not written anything like where you guys are going.
Yeah.
There's a clock in the front. Sorry.
There's no clock in the billiard hall, no.
There's no clock in the fucking street.
Thank God.
No, there's no clock tower.
Well, do you know anything about the mine?
Well, it ran out about 20 years ago.
I heard someone went in there, though.
You heard someone... Where'd you hear that?
Oh, I kind of want to avoid the subject because it's the man I ran over.
Well, what do you say? How do you avoid the subject?
Yeah. I just heard it from one of the townsmen. Ezekiel was kind of talking about it.
Well, you should ask Ezekiel about it then.
But, true. I don't really push the subject any further, and I kind of just awkwardly walk out.
Reject. You're like, okay.
And I wish him a good day, and then I'll see him later at the supper.
Okay. And then you head out. Okay. He comes out of the doctor's office 5 minutes after.
My face is red.
His face is really red. You don't know what happened. You two guys in the billiards hall.
I can assume that didn't go well.
I'm asking him for a glass of that real quick.
Oh, the guy he'll give you a glass of moonshine. It's rough. It is very, very high octane. Like Everclear kind of high.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's really, really, you don't have to drink much to get messed up. You're starting to actually feel it after just those 2 drinks. You're just like, well, make me a con check. You've had 2 drinks too. Make me a con check. Because you had 2 drinks in like a minute of each other, and you had 2 within like 5.
2 out of 70.
You feel it, but you're okay.
35 out of 60.
Yeah, you both can feel the alcohol though. You know if you have much more of this, you're going to get really messed up.
You have a very nice con.
Yes, I do.
So, what are you guys doing? You guys have gone back to playing snooker.
Hey,
you should like that word.
we should go back to Nurse Petrov.
Wow.
I agree.
No, leave me alone.
I've started thinking like
I'm playing
3
video games.
tiny
And I
ones.
believe
Little time.
Tiny ones.
I believe that is when we thank the man and leave the billiards hall.
Yeah, she's up there making more snowmen, littler ones this time.
I come over and join her, and I guess I try to help her.
Okay, you guys are all together.
Hey, so do we want to go check out the mine area?
No one wants to talk to me about it.
See, that's what I'm thinking we should maybe...
Well, the doctor refused to speak about it. He told me I should speak to Ezekiel when I tried to divert around plowing down the man who told us.
That's why I think we should just, go check it out ourselves. Just take a quick look around the general area.
I don't...
I hate to admit it, that is actually sound logic.
Do you know the location?
Not a clue.
Well, you don't have any light sources.
So we'll go there ourselves without asking?
Yep, you're right about that.
Well, then where are you going to go?
I'm not going to go anywhere near it without a flashlight.
Nobody's got a flashlight either, do you?
And I don't think we have, one of those train lanterns.
Nope.
Luck check. I don't know.
I'm going to say no on this one.
Wait.
You guys weren't expecting to go spelunking.
Can I go to the general store and see if they have any heavy-duty lanterns?
Yeah, you can go to the general store.
Do I have to roll
They do
up?
not have any heavy-duty lanterns.
Do they have
I'm not
any
gonna
sort
go
of
anywhere
lantern?
near
The ones that they're using to light the place with
Hell no.
are hanging from the ceiling.
I offer to buy one.
Especially
If I need these to light the place, sir. Sorry.
I have a lot of money.
I don't know. I don't need that. I
don't know
need
if
these
money
to light
applies
my
to these
place.
people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The bank is closed.
Can I go to one of the abandoned buildings and try and find a way into it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? Let's see.
Oh,
The
God.
bank, I guess.
Oh, good. Yeah. That's way downtown on the south side of town. Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes out of the general store empty-handed and he's making a beeline down the street. Well, sorry, with his cane. Still has the hook.
There was also a newsstand that was kind of boarded up.
Wait, am I still here?
Yeah.
You three are still together. He went to the general store to find a lamp,
Yeah,
and the
now I'm
guy
heading to the
rebuffed
bank.
him, and now he's walking down the street to the bank to try to get down there and find a way in. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be there. Let's let them have a little bit of a minute or two of role play.
Okay.
If you guys want it, you mentioned the newspaper, and
I'd say that we should actually meet with Ezekiel before we go anywhere near the mine. We should actually talk to him first.
I mean,
He makes me wary.
Everybody makes me wary, so I'll take your word for that.
I'm going to look up to the sky and try and tell about what time it is.
noonish,
Noonish?
11ish.
Very kind.
You don't have a watch. Your character doesn't have a watch.
Could I make a natural world?
Very calm.
Make a what?
Natural roll.
No, natural roll is no. You wouldn't be able to guess the time of natural roll. You see, Nurse Petrov has a watch on.
Hey, about what time is it?
Yeah, 11:30.
11:30.
We could
Yeah,
maybe
it
head
feels
over.
like a half an hour, pretty much.
We could maybe head over to Ezekiel's for lunch.
Did he offer lunch?
No,
They
he
offered
offered
dinner.
supper, but
Maybe
go
not
for
enforce. I would not enforce.
Okay, at the bank.
Is there any way to get inside the bank without physically breaking in?
From the front, you would have to physically break in.
But from the back.
Oh yeah, you can walk around. There is a back door, a small, normal-sized back door. It's also nailed shut. And when you try it is locked too. But so, what do you want to do? Looks like the windows are barred, like have bars on them, probably to protect from robbery and that kind of stuff. But it looks like just a normal door.
Are any of the other abandoned buildings easier to get in?
Let's see. The bank. There. Looks like the building across the street is not boarded up. All these buildings downtown aren't boarded up.
How do you do it?
You would probably have to go toward. The only ones you remember seeing that are close are south.
Can I go more south? Then?
Yeah. You go by Mr. McKenzie's house. The house on the left past Mackenzie's house heading out of town looks like it's boarded up, and the roof has collapsed. It's like would have been a 2-story house with even another roof, and just the roof part is collapsed. The rest of the house looks intact.
If it's like any uninhabited buildings.
This is the first one. You can do this one. There's more that you know are further down.
I'm going to go in that building.
Okay. The windows and doors are boarded up, but you find the back door is unlocked.
Yeah.
So it actually just open up and into the house, but there's 3 boards across it. You can either try to crawl through, or you can try to pull some boards off and allow yourself just to step in.
I'm trying to crawl through.
Okay, make me a dex check.
Don't flop down.
Don't flub. Don't roll 0-0.
17.
17.
Nice.
Yeah, out of
Yeah,
45.
you crawl through. You drop your cane, and then you reach through and get it.
Yeah.
After you get through, or actually you could have put the cane in and well, probably would have done it that way. It's dark. It's cold. The windows, there is some light coming in from the windows because most of the curtains are open, but the windows are all boarded up. And yeah.
Is there any lanterns in here?
It looks like the drawers are open.
Yeah.
And they're empty. It looks like this place has kind of been gone through already. I'll need a half luck check from you.
Nope.
Okay. You don't find any lanterns. It's going to take you probably about an hour.
Okay.
Because it's a good sized house. So you're going through all the rooms downstairs. You go through all the rooms upstairs.
Else of note?
In one room there's a noose hanging from a rafter. Just an empty noose. In another room, it looks like there's.
Power check.
What?
It's a jarring thing to see.
Yeah, it's annoying, but it's not like there's a corpse hanging from it or anything. It's just weird. It's like, what the hell?
It's just weird.
But it looks like all the drawers are open. Like somebody has gone through this house and removed pretty much as they could.
Okay.
There are hooks where lanterns might have been, or lamps, like the glass lamps, but they're all gone. So make of that whatever you will.
Okay.
I can't hear the engine.
So it's,
Take an hour.
that takes an hour. So you guys have some time to do stuff because he's going to be gone until about 12:30. Because you're doing a search of the whole house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am determined to try and find some
Okay.
more lantern.
So, and I mean, it's a pretty, we're going to say half an hour because you're basically going into rooms looking around. A lot of the doors and all that stuff are already open. What did you need? Okay. And so it's not like you have to search in places. It literally looks like this place has been ransacked, but everything was taken that wasn't really nailed down. Beds are still there. Mattresses are still there. Actually, no, mattresses are gone. No linens. The curtains are still hanging down, but just open. They're not doing anything. Anyway, so we'll say half an hour.
We do have those candles from our rooms that we could use.
I wouldn't go anywhere near a mine shaft with just a candle.
Especially not in Colmar.
Well, I'm not talking about going in it. I'm just talking about going towards the entrance, knowing where it is.
Don't want to blow that show.
If you want to find it, I'll do that. You don't even need a light to find it.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you guys going? Here's the end. The end. There's the hotel. And Miss Petrov is there with you.
I take it this place is in the middle of like a valley.
Yeah, Petrov, that's right.
I take it this place is in the middle of like a valley.
Yeah, there's a valley.
Mine shaft going into a mountain where that should be on the mountainside, so it'd be logical to head towards like wherever it looks like the city meets the mountain.
It doesn't. The town doesn't really meet the mountain.
Oh.
But
Which direction?
You can each make me a spot hidden. How about that? We'll do that so you can see some mine works. That it is,
Nope.
Hold on. Where's my spot hidden here?
beyond your spot.
There we go. I passed 20.
Did you get it?
23.
Straight up north, up here, where you can see where the road. You look up, you're looking around, you see where there appears to be some mine works against the hill, north of town. It's probably less than a mile from where you're standing right now.
All right.
Maybe actually closer to half. No, it's actually a lot closer than that. It's like where the popcorn is off the map is the site where it really starts to go up and that kind of thing, and that's where
the mine is.
Yeah. So an eighth of a mile, maybe a tenth of a mile. It's not very far. You haven't noticed.
We
You're just kind of looking around and noticing buildings and
Miles
stuff.
up Main Street. The mine's up Main Street, about that way. But
Once you point it out to them, you spot
couldn't say exactly.
like
how much.
rail stuff and some
Okay.
little towers and shit.
Alright, yeah, let's go check it out. You want
Okay.
to Nurse Petrov?
Not want to, but you get hurt, so I will go.
Well, we're not going into the
Right now,
mine.
your medical bag is still in the hotel room. I would assume you weren't coming out with it to make snowmen. So I don't know if you want to get it or not, but you don't have it with you.
I'll go.
Gun
Okay.
still on my bag.
I know. So she goes and do you tell them anything or just go in the hotel?
I go in the hotel.
No, I mean, do you say anything to
No,
these two?
No.
Okay, she says she's going with you, and then she just walks into the hotel.
Do we wait for her?
She's not grabbing a medical bag.
Ah.
And she comes out with it in a minute or two later.
Sorry, keep waiting.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
You guys head up that way. There are several obvious mine entrances with rail that goes in. Everything is very rusty. All the buildup around the mines is all old, unpainted, paint peeling, gray wooden structures around several openings.
What do you think? About what I was expecting?
Yeah?
He said it dried up about 20 years ago.
It looks like these have been abandoned for years. Yes.
I mean, not much to go on.
No, it's
Kind of.
So what exactly were you looking for when you...
There's about a dozen mine openings.
So what exactly were you looking for?
I'm trying to see if I can remember seeing any of these openings in my dream.
Oh. Your best bet would actually go up to entrances, like right up to them to look in. Not necessarily like go in,
Okay.
but right where the entrance is where the dream started.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the entrances and take a little look.
Are you going with him, Jake?
I guess I am.
Okay.
Up
So
to
he's just
a
going
certain
up
extent.
to. Okay. If you want to check all of them, you're looking at half an hour to an hour.
Have to use the restroom.
Okay.
Right back.
Okay.
Where's the restroom again?
Back and to the left.
Back to the left. Thank you.
So, yeah, it looks like there's actually 13. It's the last one. It's eerily and terrifyingly familiar. I mean, like, except it looked newer in your dream. Make a sanity check. That's weird.
5 out of 64.
Okay, you lose a point of sanity. You've dreamt about this place. What do you expect? You've never been here before in your life. But this is it. As soon as you get close to it, you're like, oh shit.
Oh. Starting to think my dream wasn't just a dream.
You and Jake and Wallin are there. So don't look at me. He's still looking in that house. He'll be done soon.
Okay.
About the time you get finished with the mines is about the time you probably come out of the house.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this looks too familiar, and I've never been here before, so.
Interesting. Well, lead us the way since you know this place.
I ain't going in!
Kind of give him a token for that.
I like that. That's a good way. Oh no!
I'm just like, well, continue.
Jake is non-conventional. Or sorry, Pavil. What the hell? Pavil. He's just looking around suspiciously.
Pavlov.
Marco Pavil.
Drooling.
He's just looking around for, suspiciously and nervously.
Alright.
What do you guys want to do?
What?
I said we ask Ezekiel more about this at dinner.
Oh, that's what I should do. Yeah, you can do that. You're coming downstairs. You're done. You actually went up to the attic, to that third floor a little bit, but the stairwell is just choked with debris. It looks like just the upper floor collapsed.
Probably not.
Maybe there was too much snow on it one winter or something, and just kind of crushed. As you're coming down, you hear a slamming door down below. Slam!
No.
Oh no.
Got to go
I
down
draw
there.
my pistol.
Okay.
We've been through
And
haunted
I
houses.
just put my hand in my pocket. I demand, who's there?
No answer.
I draw it.
Okay.
I slowly make my way towards where I enter.
Okay. Door's closed. The back door's closed. You left it open when you came in.
Is familiar to my memory.
Can I just
That's not
open
what
it?
I wanted to hear.
You open it up.
Is there anyone out there?
There's still boards over it.
How's that so
You don't see anybody just looking at
His
it.
reaction was.
You know what I mean? You have a narrow
He
field
got
of vision.
caught there
You don't see
before.
anybody out there.
Can I just kick down the boards?
Catch him up.
Oh yeah, you can try to kick down boards. Do what?
We're catching him up.
I'm not going to anybody anymore.
I've got a suspenseful scene here. This time I die.
Oh,
Oh.
so slow.
Of course, you could always say.
70,
Out of.
I might die.
65.
Your strength is 65?
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know you were that strong. Okay.
He's stronger than me.
You're kicking it, and it's moving,
Okay.
but they're obviously nailed in pretty hard, so it's going to take you a little while to kick one out.
That's where you
Like 20, 30 seconds. It doesn't just like, boom, come on. You want to keep just working on it and get it open? Yeah. Which one? Did you want the low one? Or there's
The
like
lower
three.
one.
The lowest one?
Yeah,
Or the middle one?
the
Okay.
lowest one.
Yeah, you're just kicking it, and it finally kind of flops off the back. Well, it kind of does one of these, you know what I mean? Like these, the nails on one side come off first.
Okay, can I just
You're
roll
only
out?
5
Yes.
You wall I
size
made.
larger than me.
I still throw it.
Yeah, you don't have to make a roll to crawl out now. It's big enough now for you to fit.
Tall and toned.
You crawl out, look around.
I am nothing.
Give me. I need an extreme spot hidden.
I was big.
So 1/5 your spot hidden.
Oh my god.
It's not very easy to notice this at all without the right
I
skills.
don't make it.
You don't have any tracking skills, do you?
Nope.
Close.
Okay,
Why
you don't know. You don't see anybody. There's nobody around.
I put my pistol back in my pocket,
Mhm.
and I start hightailing it back to the hotel
Okay.
in a rush.
So you go around the front of the house and
Yeah.
just kind of run up the street
Yeah.
as fast as you can. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
At the
No,
he's
yeah.
found the mine shaft he thinks is the right one. It's the 13th one. There's 13 of them down the line. And he said that this is exactly from his dream, and he kind of is freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, no.
Making out.
I don't like this.
Give me another spot hidden by the way as you run up the street. What are you going to do?
Does it?
Just
I
right
said we
there.
asked him
I
a
make
little
it
bit more
20.
about
Everybody's
Mine Shaft
watching.
13 at
As
dinner.
you run,
We're
people
gonna
are just
do
like,
exactly
one lady's
that.
got a broom, and it's like, as you go by. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing.
Hey, what if Nyarlathotep ran an inn? What would it be called?
If this is a pun, I might have to slap you. What?
A Nyarla Hotel.
Lose 20 sanity. You're a monster, Katelyn.
All puns are worth that sanity loss
back.
immediately.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was funny, you know.
I have hit people with sanity losses for puns.
Just one.
That one was
He
actually,
threatened me the other night.
that wasn't too bad, actually. That wasn't as bad as some terrible pun that I gave sanity loss for. Anyway, what are the three of you doing? I'm sorry. I wanted to get him freaked out by people watching him as he runs pell-mell up the street, trying not to trip him. Oh, make me a dex check. You're still relying on that cane,
Sitting
Why do you
on-
have the cane?
because his leg never fully healed. He still
Oh, I
limps.
forgot about
That
that.
was a bad break.
Yeah.
Where can I put my other? Oh, there it
I've
is.
been holding on to that joke for the past 30 minutes.
No,
I tripped.
you do trip and fall. You hurt yourself a little bit. It's not points of damage, but
Yeah, makes sense.
you're going to have more difficulty walking. You get up,
You have snow in your
and you
hair.
keep moving down the street as fast as you can, but it hurts. You hurt your leg.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep jumping back to him. What are you three guys doing at the
He's the one
entrance?
that's
I
parallel.
believe we are heading back to town.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going back to town.
Angle on back.
What was point? Sorry.
Where are you planning on
To
going?
make sure
I was gonna regroup with them, but
I
now they're
was
gone.
not
Okay.
going in.
No, that's okay. That's okay. If you were going to go in your room or something, like try to barricade yourself, it'd be different because it'd be funnier if they find you locked in there.
I think I'm just gonna go.
But if you're just looking for them, as you run up the street, you see them way up the street, like way up here where the street turns, just kind of very casually walking back. Oh, you guys did pass. There is actually a post office up there. Let me tell you what else. There was a Dr. McMillan little sign hanging over in front of a house. There is obviously a post office. At least it's marked United States Post Office. You passed some other abandoned houses. You went to the store already. Across the street from the store is the W.C. Adams. That's another hotel, obviously, but I think that, and up here, these lots are vacant. It looks like there's pastures and fields that are obviously covered in snow and fallow. So that's all the stuff you guys noticed on the way up.
Do they notice that I'm running?
You guys can make a spot in. Actually, give yourself a bonus die. This kind of is going to jump out at you. Do you remember how bonus dice work?
No.
You roll your tens twice and you take your best roll. You know you have tens and ones for your percentile dice? You roll it twice or you roll...
neither way.
Okay. 89 or... Yeah, exactly. Or 19. Okay. Is either one of those a success?
If.
Okay. It's pretty obvious that he's running up the street. So Petrov sees... Does Pavil... Did you make either one?
No.
So you two guys are engrossed in some kind of conversation. What are you talking about? Just
How
don't
good that
play.
moonshine was.
Okay. They're talking about some kind of moonshine, and you're just like, men. And you look down the street, and you just see, and you can make a spot hidden too to see if you know some. Oh no, you already saw him. You saw him.
Yeah.
They're right in the street. And you see him just booking. Well, he's actually using his cane. You weren't using your cane, that's why you fell.
Yeah.
You just had it in your hand, and you were just trying to run.
Yeah,
and then there was
I
like
was
this
using it.
flash of pain, and your leg just went, and then you had to. He's hobbling at speed up the street.
Okay.
Towards you guys, right? You're gonna run at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw. I'm gonna start breaking into a jog toward you.
Okay.
I figure something wrong.
Gigantic Russian woman.
Bow, bow, bow.
You're running towards her? Towards him?
Jogging, but yeah.
Okay, so she's picked up speed and runs past you, away from you guys.
Huh?
Down the street.
You see big piles of snow. There's snow on the outside where it's splashed.
Pretty much. Well, you're just busting through. It's like a foot of snow. There's a lot of
Jesus,
people have
that's
walked
a lot of
up and down the street. Yeah, it is. It's pretty heavy snow. But it's mountains in Pennsylvania in the winter, so...
Really?
Yeah.
A couple years ago. It was awesome. I loved it.
So you didn't have to frickin' shovel 100 feet of fucking driveway either.
No,
So,
not really.
up a mountain. So, both ways. Anyway. Yeah, okay, you bust down the street towards him. He's limping back. You guys meet. Probably somewhere in this area, a little past the post office. Because she can run faster than you can run right now, the way you are. And
Slow down
And
before I
hug.
get to him.
Yeah.
No. Shoulders. What happened?
I was, I'm kind of just have a hand on my leg that I hurt.
make a con check.
Yeah.
Let's see how out of breath you are. You can make a con check too.
Got you.
Just see if you're out of breath. This is not a good
Not
thing.
fun.
You're fine.
I had
Shit,
89.
too.
Out of
45.
So he's all like, so they play that up. You're totally out of breath.
Give me all